innovating and bringing new changes in Mauritius. This morning, together with the Honorable Prime Minister, we launched Cloud platform. Again, many years back, if we talk about cloud, we only talk about cloud. We think of rain, we think of the weather. But today when we talk about cloud, we talk about technology. We talk about having a safe up there. So this morning we launched the cloud platform where citizens of this country will be able to download and print their birth certificates and marriage certificates in the first phase, and eventually their driving licenses, the certificate of character, their academic qualifications, or any other official documents online. So no need to do the usual traditional way. You go to the civil status office, you queue up, you take out your birth certificate, and then you realize you'll have you get your birth certificate free of charge. This is how we want to develop this country. This is the way forward. It will be quite interesting to see. Instead of having for many years a stamp, a nice colorful stamp on your birth certificate, and to have a QR code, that would be very interesting when the citizens will be able to have the documents. And most importantly is how you secure those documents. Today when you need to transact online, you need to purchase the signatures. Those who are familiar with this, you need to buy it with Imudra and everything else. We have set up our own certification authority in Mauritius, which will be launched very soon, where you could get your digital certificates, and with this, you transact online. And what happens when the country moves so fast in terms of technology? We are in the process of having a smart chatbot for the government, where citizens can interact 24/7 in English and French, eventually in Creole. We are developing a smart parking program. We all know when we go to Port today, it's not easy to go and find a parking, and we still have the small coupons, you know. We shade it, and sometimes we mingle with it. You know. Now you could buy your parking coupons, and it tells you where are the places available for parking, and you go directly there, you park your car, and you put your QR code there. The rendezvous platform, we launched it recently, where it gives the opportunity for people to book your appointment online. And this is a fact we have to admit it. When we transact the traditional way in government offices, and I'll give you an example. If you go and apply for a passport, what do? You go to Portris or any other PIO, Passport and Immigration Office, and you wait for your turn, and your backlog, you miss a document after having waited 2 hours, you go back and come again. Today with Mauritian platform, you could book your appointment 2 weeks in advance, 1 month in advance, and on the eve of your appointment, you get a notification that gives you, reminds you of your appointment, but most important, tells you what are the documents you need to bring along. So we are innovating, we are moving ahead. Nobody would have imagined that a small country like Mauritius is now being called a spacefaring country, having been sent a satellite up there in orbit, and very soon receiving the first pictures of our satellite. So, ladies and gentlemen, my ministry, through the MRIC, the Mauritius Research and Innovation Council, establishing the right ecosystem for Mauritius to establish innovation. Because we talk about technology is good, we talk about emerging sectors good, we have to lay emphasis on innovation. We need to have new mindsets toward creativity, innovation, and also entrepreneurship. And this is what will help us to constantly adapt to the present highly dynamic environment. Very soon, the Mauritius Research and Innovation Council will launch a national campaign, the National Innovation Campaign, where the aim is to rekindling the innovation spirit amongst Mauritian population. And the National Innovation Campaign will culminate into les assises de la recherche et de l'innovation. We get the private sector, we get the public sector, we get la société civile all together to devise a roadmap how we should move ahead in terms of innovation. So, dear friends, I think the important part is to hear the experts in some time, what they are going to present to us, what are the views and vision of the digital Mauritius innovation. And here I would like to collaborate with people like yourself to help realize the vision of our country for a smarter island and develop ever more effective and efficient information technology strategies and services for the benefit of our citizens. I wish the high success and good luck in their endeavors, and thank you for bringing your building block in the smart Mauritius edifice. I thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much to the Honourable Bago Bin, Minister of Information Technology, Communication and Innovation, for this speech. And moving forward, I will now do an introduction of Yihai Smart City and our project to the Honourable guest here. So, Yihai Smart City is a vision of our chairman, Mr. Yihai, who brought his vision of a smart city from Shanghai to Mauritius. A smart city with a lot of emphasis on digital lifestyle, creativity, and also sustainability. We wanted